we just go into this week.
Yeah, okay, we're live. All right. So what's going on, guys? Chart Slinger here, and welcome to the Sunday Hangouts for this week. It is July the 28th. And, all right, Sticks is on his way. All right. Anyway, all right, so we're going to be looking at a few of the stocks from our list, and thanks you guys for posting some of these stocks you want us to take a look at. So I threw a bunch of these in my list. I didn't throw all of them in there because there's like 30 of them that you guys put in here, so I just picked a few that looked like pretty interesting, and we'll go through that. So I don't think Captain's going to be with us tonight, so that's all right. I think Sticks is on his way. And it looks like we got somebody else in the penny stocks chat. Maybe he wants to come over. Let me see.
Almost got the YouTube loaded.
All right. First and foremost, let's see. So I'll put the disclaimer in here. So we always have to go over that. So we're not licensed financial professionals, obviously. So, you know, anything that we talk about in here is just buddies talking about stocks, okay? So these aren't recommendations to buy, just things that we like, that we're looking at for the week. And as always, you do your own due diligence and make sure that you're taking the risk appropriate to your trading plan. All right, so now we've got that out of the way. We can go ahead and get started. So I will pull this up. Let's see.
Shit, this will be way faster on my Xbox.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, YouTube TV.
There it is. Whoop. I think this is like our 4th or 5th Sunday Hangouts, and I'm still trying to get the hang of the stream.
Oh, damn.
Kind of sad.
I didn't realize y'all were doing this.
Yeah, man. It's been going pretty good. All right. Okay, so first one on my list is DK. And I'm not sure, that might have been one that was mentioned over here. No, that was one that came from my list, looks like. So DK, I don't even know what company that is, but it popped up on my bullish list. So let me take a screenshot and I'll drop it in the chat so you guys can see what's going on. So I'm liking this one. Looks like it's had a little bit of a downtrend, and looks like it's made the reversal, and it's starting to make higher lows. And we also got the 0 to hero long signal on the daily. Looks like on Thursday. So this one might be a good one. It's breaking out over the near-term resistance right here. Let me drill down to a 4-hour so everybody can see this. It's looking really nice for a breakout.
It looks pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the daily with the long-term resistance, it looked like it kind of broke out of that.
Only thing is that it's kind of got this, my mouse would work, there it goes. It's kind of got this rising wedge look to it, so it is possible that it makes another move down before it breaks out completely. But this one's just going to be on my watch list to see what happens. And let me post this 4-hour in here. So you see that kind of rising wedge there. So it could, top out there at the top of that top trend line, and then roll back down to the lower trend line, and then make another run up before it fully breaks out. So just be aware of that if you're gonna look at that one. Okay, Sorab, you got one?
Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's Team, TEAM. I think actually it had an earnings day, so.
Yeah, it's the earnings. It had earnings, what, the 25th, looks like? Yeah, on the 25th.
Yeah, let me give you another one.
What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Sticks. Just kidding.
What's up, man?
What's up? Sorry.
That sounded like so official. It's like your tagline.
I actually like this one, FIZZ. It's looked like out. It's not fully ready yet, but I'm liking it where I think it's kind of trying to find a support. So maybe it could be ready, maybe like later in the week or by next week.
It's had the tier 2 long signal for a while now.
Yeah.
On the daily. So it could be making a reversal.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, it's finding a nice support. So, the run up could be really nice once it's fully ready. So I'm just drawing the trend line on that and setting my alert. If you want to draw it for the, for the YouTube. It almost broke the trend line if you're doing it on a daily, if you look at it.
Yeah, I just drew a really terrible trend line. I'm trying to draw it in the snip, and it's like so squiggly, really terrible. So right there, so is right there.
So I would set my alert somewhere around like 46. Like after 46, I feel like a little more comfortable going long because
somewhere
that would be
over that near-term resistance.
Yep.
So everybody, you see that near-term resistance? We're talking about that hump around the second. So he's looking at around 46, somewhere in there before. That way, it will have confirmed the long. Okay, let me drop that in there for everybody. If I can get my snip tool to work. And let's see. I was gonna say something I forgot. Okay, there it is. All right. Sticks, do you have anything? Anything you're watching?
Trying to look through my.
All right. While you're looking, I'm gonna go again. So eBay is another one that I was watching, and this was one that was on our list from a couple weeks ago. But they had their earnings the other day. They beat, and the stock kind of went crazy. It kind of like went way down and then way up and then way down again. And then now they're kind of creeping back up and looks like it's going to try and break out again. So that one's looking pretty interesting to me at the moment.
The only one I was looking at was AMD, but I see they have earnings on Tuesday, so I'm not even going to bother with that.
Yep. that they do.
Like PPBI. It's well, I guess one of the bank stock.
Okay. Yeah, looks like it's kind of breaking out over that congestion area.
Yeah, so it's more like the breakout, and I really like the last couple of day candles as well on that, and plus we're getting our long signal on the daily as well.
Yep.
And MACD also has crossed up, so it looked like earning already happened a couple of days ago, so this is a move after the earning.
Nice. Okay.
So I'm setting my. Let me see what I'm going to set my alert at. I'm going to be setting my alert at 3250.
3250.
Yeah.
That is right around here.
By the way, the stocks, I don't know if you want to go over that a little bit later, that we covered last week, all were like pretty much like a home runs.
Were they?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I didn't even. I was so out of it last week. I didn't even put the list in the chat, so that's my bad. And I think I didn't play too much last week because of the earnings, big tech earnings and stuff. I think I only played like Amazon on Friday, and then a couple other things. But I didn't do too much trading last week because of the earnings. So they were like home runs, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. That's good, man. Anything specific?
To be honest with you, I don't remember because like I didn't write it down, but I remember like this week was pretty good, and I had like a lot of the alerts set, and majority of the alert actually went off.
Okay, cool. Yeah, guys. So if you're watching this on the YouTube or watching it back, one of the best ways that we found to do these things is to if you will go in and set your alerts on these, and then that way once they start to take off, when they hit the alerts, is you catch it right when it's moving, so it gives you a little better chance to catch the move, and that tends to work really well for us. All right. Let's see. Did eBay? Let's talk about DOCU. DOCU. So this one has a really nice daily pattern. I really like this one. It's got the big. Man, my mouse is not working. Drop it. It won't drop. It won't drop the trend line. I think I'm running out of battery or something. There it goes. So we got this big bull flag here, pretty long term, and it's kind of trying to break that trend line to the upside. So it's looking pretty nice. Let's see, if I was to set an alert on this, it would probably be right around 55. Around 55-ish. Right there. I think this one looks pretty good. I'd probably, you could probably take that all the way to 59 or 60, depending on how much juice it has. But the interesting thing is they had the earnings, but see, come on, pull up. My platform's not pulling up the earning, but it looks like they had a little bit of a negative reaction to the earnings, but it came right back up into that pattern, so that's a good sign. Let me drop it into the chat. And so before we get too far into this, I want to promo the stuff we're going to be releasing this week, just really quick. So for those of you that don't know, me and Saurabh and Styx have partnered together in this ZeroToHeroTrader.com, and we're going to be actually releasing our courses and the ZTH Scalper script, and also a paid channel in the Discord. We're trying to roll that out this week. Hopefully August 1st, that's our target. So just real quick, I want to go into the website and just show you guys on the YouTube live just kind of what all this stuff looks like here really quick. So this is the the website. It's just ZeroToHeroTrader.com. And if you go in here, you can go to everything, and everything will be available through the top menu there. So you can go through and see everything that we have. So just on the front homepage, we've got these the first buttons there. The first one you may have seen already if you've come into the chat room through this. It's got a little sign up there where you can get the link to the Discord pretty easily, and then link to the courses and contact information. And up here, if you go to plans and pricing, you'll see we've got the store here where all the indicators are going to be, and then we've got the membership, and we've got this deal here where we don't know if that's completely ready yet, but we're talking about that, having a lifetime membership where you can just pay one fee and just get everything as it comes out, but that's still in the works. But if we go here to the indicators section, it'll go to the store, and this is live now. So you guys that have been waiting for the script to be available, it's available. If you want to buy it, you can. It's for Thinkorswim, and it's the same one that you see us using every day with these red and green signals, and the same ones that we talk about on the in the Sunday Hangouts and in our trade recap videos. So if you go here, and there's also a little video here.
Hey traders.
You can see
See if we can get
us actually using this thing, actually trading. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on right now. And then we're going to be trying to release this on the 1st, which is this week, I think Wednesday or Thursday. So, yep. And it's the course. You go through here to the course. And the course, I think it's got like... Sorry, how many lessons is in the course? Do you remember? I think it's over
give me one
15 or something like that. But it's a pretty exhaustive course.
Yeah, it's around like 25, including like a couple of the tests including in there. So
okay, that's good. So it's got a whole lot of information in there, and it's really geared towards beginner traders. You guys that are just starting out and don't really know where to start. It's a great place to start, and it'll give you a good foundation. Especially if you have been playing around with trading for a little while and you're just kind of trying to get into it. It'll kind of point you in the right direction and get you up to speed a lot faster than if you're just poking around by yourself or on YouTube or something. So anyway, that's what's coming up, and with that we'll get back into the Hangouts. Alright, so what's next? Did you guys have anything else on your list?
yeah. Give me 1 second. DRI. That stock has just been running like crazy.
Darden Restaurants.
Yeah, earning already happened like maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and the earnings were pretty good, and just keep squeezing higher and higher. So I'm setting my alert at 52 weeks high. And if the day is the day and the momentum is positive, when it breaks that, I'm probably going to take that trade.
All right.
Probably quick scalp, not a not as a swing or whatever. This is probably just a quick scalp to just catch the momentum while it makes new high.
Yeah. Yeah, I've played this one before.
Yeah, no, I remember like we used to play that thing like last year a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have another great one, so let me give you that one as well.
Yeah, go for it.
This stock I actually like a lot though. I know like a lot of the American are gonna love this stock. It's called DE, John Deere.
Oh yeah, that one was on my list as well.
Yeah, it's I like the how it finished up the candle, and it's like
Yep.
MACD's turning on
I think
daily.
this was on our list last week as well, or maybe a week before last.
I think the week before that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So overall, I think it looks nice, and I think it probably will go a lot higher.
Yeah, it kind of made this cup and handle kind of pattern.
Yep.
Draw that out for everybody.
Yeah. The handle is a little small, but yeah. It's a nice V-shaped pattern as well.
What's that?
I said the nice V-shaped pattern.
Yep. So we got this. Yeah, it's more of a V than a cup, but
yeah,
you got that higher low there with the green bullish bias, and then also we have the long signal there as well, breaking out over your recent resistance. So
yeah,
and kind of long-term resistance as well. So
yeah, I got a feeling
that
it
one
might
looks pretty
get
good.
up on Monday. Tomorrow it might get up a lot.
I have one, if it's okay.
Yeah, hold on. You just want to draw the left nut as well on that, Jacob?
I knew he was about to say it when I saw that, dude. I knew it.
It's a family show. That's for Chinks. That's his favorite. There you
go.
All right. Here's mine.
What
So I don't know if you guys went over this one already. I don't think y'all did. Dish.
Yeah, this one was on last week, right?
Last week, yeah. Yep. It's just one that I'm following now.
I didn't play it. Did it play out?
I did play it like
Oh,
pretty good.
It looks like it gave opportunity for up and down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I played the up and I was already out at a decent profit.
Yeah.
And then it rolled right over. Looks like.
And then it rolled over, but now it's hitting that same support line as before. So I don't know what's going to happen here. The only thing is earnings. Earnings is happening on Monday after.
Oh, yeah, aftermarket. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, but I'm gonna keep an eyeball on it. Depends on how earnings does that morning. Would probably be a really good trade. Whether, yeah, it all depends on that, I guess.
Interesting that they dumped it going into earnings, though. I mean, it's kind of.
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe maybe they know something we don't. I don't know.
Sorry, I've checked the options.
All right, I'll give you 1 second.
See if anybody's slinging any size in the options.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going more full detail regarding that. I'm working on an algo, and I don't know. But let's see how good that will be. And the main goal is I'm trying to see if there's any way to predict, what's it called? Predict earning, or at least the direction of that.
Yeah,
It
you
looks
don't,
pretty.
yeah, you don't have to go into that. Just see if you see any of those big orders in there.
Give me 1 second.
Especially on the put side, because it looks like that thing just like rolled.
It's not on the put side. Everything is like seeming like big on the call side though. Or
Really?
Yeah. It looks bullish, man. Overall, the stock and the order flows and everything is bullish.
All right. So we will keep this one on the list. I'm going to throw it in the chat. Move up Chinks's dong there.
I'm also keeping an eye on JNUG. I know it the past 2 days has kind of been going down with a big drop on the 25th on July.
Yeah.
Really big. So I want to keep my eyeball on it. I think probably within next week sometime, I think it'll start to climb back up.
Well, dude, I mean, that's kind of expected. I mean, this thing was way overextended.
Oh yeah, that's what I was like. After the past 3, almost like 4 days, it was just steady, like a steady climb up. It just wasn't. That doesn't seem organic to me.
Yeah.
Overextended completely.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see where.
So I mean, I might be somewhere around the 69 level. I would be thinking before it turns again. So you might have some downside to it. Check out JDST.
Yep.
Hey.
What's up, man?
Hello.
Big B dog.
What's up, dude?
Big B dog, the birthday boy.
How was
Yeah,
your birthday, man?
it was pretty good. I had a long ass weekend. I haven't been able to get to the chart literally right now. I'll check it out. Are you guys right now?
Yeah, we're live, bro.
Here, let me go check it out.
Yeah. By the way, I just want to give a shout out to B Dog. It was his birthday on Friday, and he also absolutely killed it in the stock market. He made $9,000 on Friday itself, and he just quit his job like literally like last week. So I'm really proud of him and all the hard work he's been doing lately.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Yes, sir. I appreciate.
Yeah, big time.
Discord, man.
Yeah, the voice is coming in a little choppy.
Yeah, is it my voice coming slower?
Yeah, I think it's your connection.
Yeah, I think it's your connection. Your connection is still drunk, bro, from Friday. I think we have to upgrade to a better internet, man.
Yeah, I got that Walmart internet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post another one here. LUV, the Southwest. They had earnings. No, I think it was Friday.
On the 25th.
Yeah, earnings on the 25th. And I just want to take a look here, what it's going to do, whether it breaks that support. Definitely going to have an alert at like 52.97 or 52.98 below that. And if it bounces up, first I have to see where it opens up for tomorrow, I guess.
All right.
What else? Anybody go over SPY yet?
Not yet.
Let's
I'm about to.
Ooh, I got too many freaking lines on SPY, man. I can't even see SPY.
Yeah, that's my problem.
Yeah. I have to clear a lot of my lines. But the way it closed on Friday, it looks like it's ready to go. Like maybe like 303 or 304.
That next 1272 extension's at right around 303.
Yeah, I had a personal target based on my trend line, just guesstimate of 302.50.
Mm-hmm.
That was if it would have hit Friday, so it might be a little higher around 303 now. If we're bullish.
Yeah, based on that last swing low to swing high, it's looking around 303. I got 302.96, but I mean round up.
Yeah, currently the futures are down. The Chinese market is down. The Europe is opening up a little bit all right, in green. We're not down much based on our futures, but still red. So I think let's see what happens in the morning time. More likely, it's a good sign that it's red right now. So in the morning, it can really go up.
Yeah, let me see what we have this week as far as earnings. Throw that in the chat. Sorry, I'm pulling this off of Twitter right now. You guys feel free to go ahead while I do this.
Give me
Another one
second.
I'm keeping my eyeball on is going to be UWT. Yes, I'm pretty sure it goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. Whenever I'm talking about these ETFs that have inverse of each other, obviously the reason I say I'm going to keep an eyeball on it is because if it's not playing out for UWT, then it would play out for DWT. Or if it doesn't play out for JNUG, it would play out for JDST.
Yeah. And this is
That's why I like these.
This is
there's a way. Sorry.
This is UWT.
This is UWT. My bad. Yeah.
That's the long oil.
Yeah. And then DWT's that's the upside. DWT's the downside.
Gotcha.
Another stock that what's it called that we should also look at it. It's GS Goldman Sachs. Lately, it's been on the tail.
Long Goldman Sachs.
Wow, yeah, it sure has.
It did pretty good on the earning and everything. It's just been squeezing, higher and higher. So that looked like a kind of cup and holder, but it's like a little extended. What do you think, Jacob?
Yeah, it looks a little extended to me too. But trend is your friend.
I mean,
but yeah, as far as the entry right now, it looks like a little extended to get in for me.
Yeah.
I might watch it for a rollover or something. All right, let's talk about earnings this week. So still plenty of earnings to go. Let's see. Looks like a lot of the insurance. We got BYND after close on Monday. Let's see. Tuesday, lots of big stuff. Merck, P&G, Pfizer, Under Armour, Sony. Let's see. Apple is aftermarket on Tuesday. EA and AMD as well. Let's see. Wednesday, we got ADP. ADP is actually one that I had on my list. So I might play that one running into earnings, depending on what the market looks like on Monday. You also got Qualcomm on Wednesday. That was one that we've been playing a little bit in the past few weeks. Shopify Thursday. So there's plenty of stuff this week if you want to play the runs into earnings. Let's see what else. Cigna on Thursday. And then Friday, ExxonMobil, Chevron. That's all I really care about for those. So the real big ones are probably BYND, AMD, Apple, ADP, Shopify. SQ is also on Thursday. So
there's one stock that I think we didn't go over that we should really do. Netflix. The way it's setting up, I think I want to. As long as it's going up, I want to take enter the trade tomorrow. It's also showing up your scanner.
You think it might fill that gap?
Yeah, and look at the three what's it called, soldier candles.
Yep. Yeah, I see that.
So it's a very nice reversal.
Mm-hmm. Jeez, I cannot draw on this computer at all. It's so squiggly. Like everything I draw just comes out looking like what I drew last time. Okay, I'm not
Not sure if you said A yet, but I have this trend line that if it breaks, I really see it hitting around 330 potentially this week. I've got sort of like a sideways symmetrical triangle going on the long-term time frame. I can't really.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to set chat. Hold on, give me a minute.
So Sticks, I saw you posted that AMD chart. You want to elaborate on that a little? Oh, maybe I think he ran away to go there or something.
Oh, my bad, dude. I've been talking and I was muted. I'm sorry. All right, so let me repeat what I said. For cup and handle, if you want to get good at charting patterns, the bigger that time frame, the more accurate they tend to be. That includes cup and handles, head, shoulders, all that good stuff. So this is a really good one, the one I posted to look at, especially if you're going to do something like swing. We're talking about year. This is a year chart, so you can just think about how much that is. That's like what 8 months or something of data right there, 6 months or something like that. But think about why. I don't know if you guys know what CanSlim is, but think about why that worked out. Why this actually is what it broke out that little cup and handle. It broke out of that small little handle and it's going upwards. But it's like a perfect scenario or a perfect one to look up if you're trying to learn what CanSlim is. To look up why that fits the CanSlim scenario very, very accurately. Think about because I'm not sure if you guys know. Okay, so CanSlim, the C is basically earnings, right? Current earnings. The A is your annual earnings. The N is what have they developed? What's new product-wise? So think about AMD. What have they done new? The S is, well, how much are they selling? Is supply and demand. That's what the S stands for. The L is their CEOs, their CFOs, their leadership. The I is the institutional ownership. And the M is the market trend. So all of that is CanSlim. But think about CanSlim and why that actually happened. You can actually trace it back and you can pinpoint where each little CANS, each little letter took place. And of course, their major catalyst that happened for them to make them, go from a $12 stock to like a $30 stock was, of course, their new product. But that's perfect. That one is like a perfect scenario to do homework on and study up on CanSlim if you guys are interested in it.
And that's from that book by Will O'Neill. What's it? How to Make Money in Stocks, I think it's what it's called.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of a fundamental plus technical approach.
Yep. And it really helps, I guess, even though CanSlim, it doesn't have like a high accuracy, it helps understand what goes behind these people who invest money and what they're actually looking into, because it's a lot of stuff they actually have to research.
Yeah.
And it works. I mean, if you look in history, all those big stocks, it works. Amazon, Apple, etc.
All right. Thanks for that explanation. What's next?
This one's not bad. I want you guys to take a look at it. It's on my bearish scanner that popped up. It's MHK. It seemed like the earnings wasn't that bad based on what I'm seeing. They actually beat the earnings, but somehow the stock took a big dive.
Whoa, what happened?
Yeah. So
holy crap, 156, dude! It lost like more than $30, 30 points.
Yeah. So I think it's a stock that we should monitor because it can go either way. More likely,
which one is it?
It's gonna be MH.
Mary Hawk King.
What is it, David using the restroom again, man?
Oh wow, yeah, that was getting some crazy feedback right now from somebody.
That's VW.
Shit. Sorry, my dog.
All right, let me pull another one off.
What do they do? What do they do?
Mohawk. I don't know. Sound like a Midwest company.
It's a what company?
It sound like a Midwest company.
Look it up.
Yeah.
I don't know why they dropped so bad. They beat the earning. They must have had a really bad
forecast or
forecast.
They maybe missed the sale or something.
Yeah, they missed revenues or something.
Yeah, what I set my alert for both based on the daily candle, the bottom of that wick, and the top of the wick for bottom of the wick to in case it breaks that support, and top of the wick in reversal because there's a big gap that it can run up to.
All right, so I see B-Dog posted Boeing in the chat there.
Yep.
So this one looks like it's trying to break down again from their earnings. Looks like their earnings. Wow, they missed terribly on their earnings.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Estimated 1.13. They actually lost 5.82. I guess from all the canceled orders and everything they had to go through.
For Boeing?
Boeing, yeah, BA. So this one might be a clear cut short.
Yeah. You guys, screenshot I sent. I really do think definitely see 330 this week if we continue the bearish trend there.
Yeah, I agree.
If it was not a good company where they don't have much competition, I would say this stock should be below 200.
Yeah.
That's a horrible.
That's terrible. Yeah, that's a terrible miss.
Yeah. If there was any other stock, they would have just been like crashed more than 50% of the value.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, dude. What is the shit? Look at their
fact that they're basically the only people making these anything, right? From defense to
like
look at their biggest competitor, Lockheed Martin.
Yeah.
It's actually looking really nice.
Yeah, I think it's the Airbus or whatever, like the other one that makes a plane.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is like in China, but the Chinese one is like pretty small that actually makes the airplanes.
Let's see. Let's look at ADP. So ADP.
The one that. My bad.
Oh, sorry.
Just to give a little bit of info on the one that Sorab mentioned at MHK.
Uh-huh.
Mohawk Industries, they're basically a flooring company. And they're based off, they have lots of course, what's it called? Lots of, they're all over the United States. but apparently it's just it's a difficult business environment at the moment, and they had actually good earnings at the first half of the year. Now they're posting terrible earnings. So after markets closed on Thursday, Mohawk said it earned 2.89 per share in the second quarter of sales of 2.6 billion, beating the consensus estimate of 2.87, but falling short of revenue by about 200 million.
Oh my god.
So that results
I'll do
including
it.
negative. Yeah, that's
I don't know, but
that's
that's
why.
also like tariff and other factors
Oh,
playing
it's a
in there.
lot.
So,
It's a
yeah.
lot. Yeah. It's a lot of factors, but that's the reason why they're dropped is because they didn't meet their 200 million. Uh, they were short 200 million on the revenue.
Yeah, I think it might more likely bounce, but we'll see.
I think so too. But it's definitely a good one. That's what I was actually thinking is waiting a little bit for the reversal and catching the reversal versus trying to keep on riding the down wave.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, based on that candle, I have the support and the resistance drawn based on that itself.
Me too.
So,
Yep.
whichever way it goes, I'll go with the market.
Yeah. And if you look actually at June 24th, it had a huge. I imagine it had to be a red candle, and then all of a sudden it recovered, right? I mean, or unless it gapped down. No, there's no way. It's like a $20 20-point candle.
Yeah.
But anyway, that seems to be where the other one stopped at. The one that happened this not too long ago. So I'm gonna be. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna be bullish. I'm gonna be looking for a bullish position on this one. I'm gonna put my. Sorry.
Yeah, I got a lot of bearish stocks this week on my scanner. But I think majority of them are due to like missing earning or the revenue or something else. I guess.
Yeah.
I got a lot of them. It could be like a nice reversal or something. Or it could be like breaking down new.
Yeah.
One of the open position I still have, I think Josh Slinger is going to be posting a video of that from my Friday recap. It's actually Google. So I don't know if you guys want to pull up Google and take a look at it.
Yeah, we can. Yeah,
I think I made it with like $900 or $1,000 on Friday on trading that. Plus, I still have one position open for the next Friday, and I'm doing for the reversal because that's just a big gap. And I think normally my experience with how market makers usually put their market and everything after earning, they usually try to kill premium on both sides.
yeah.
All right, give me. Yeah, you guys can take over on that one. I have to take care. My daughter's here.
All right, let's take a look at ADP. So, like I said, ADP has earnings on Wednesday. So, we've got 2 days to take a. I'm probably going to be looking to take a long position, maybe some out of the money or at the money calls going into Wednesday. Take advantage of the rise in IV going into earnings on ADP. And also, this thing has a really nice triangle setup going into this week. I've got my alert set at 170.13, and if we get a breakout over that, it might run into earnings. So that's one I'm going to have my eye on pretty hard. It's ADP. Let's see. Another one that we haven't talked about yet, but I know some of you guys have been talking about it in the chat, was OKTA. This is one that I've played a little bit in the past. See, I've got some drawings on it in the past, but this thing is typically just like a crazy runner. And I wish I had gotten in this thing at like $20 or $30 and just held it, because it's at 140 right now, which is insane to me. But you can see if you go to the weekly, I mean, it went from being like a $20 stock to just insane straight up like parabolic move this past year when everything else has just been kind of crazy chopping in a range. So it's definitely one to watch, and it doesn't really look like it's slowing down anytime soon, which is pretty interesting. So I think on let's go down into a 4-hour. It's kind of broke out of that latest little point of congestion over the past week or two, and maybe getting ready for another move up. So just keep an eye on this one over about 141. All right, throw one more. Did we talk about WM? I don't think we did. So WM Waste Management, the guys that pick up your trash every Tuesday and Friday. Apparently they're a pretty profitable company.
What's the symbol for that one?
WM.
WM. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're gonna like this one, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was
nice,
actually thinking about. Yeah, I was actually thinking about looking into one of these companies that does the waste management because it's a big business. It's almost like a monopoly.
Yeah, I mean, you basically just paying for truck maintenance and gas. I mean, they just haul trash to and from the landfill.
Yeah, I just feel like on my side business, which is like also real estate, where I do some flipping.
Man, how many side business you got, man?
I got man. But pretty much like when I order like a dumpster to like take away the debris, that costs $800 for like a 20-yard dumpster.
Yep.
It's pretty expensive. Where in New York or whatever, just like taking away the garbage or whatever, it's pretty expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cheap down here. It's like maybe like $20 a month. It's not much at all.
Yeah.
For just regular trash service. But I mean, somebody's got to take the trash out.
Yeah, it's a dirty job. Somebody got to do it.
That's right.
AKA white.
Not gonna be me.
Sit right here.
Yeah. So this thing is pretty interesting. I mean, it had a nice bounce off the 34 EMA, off the earnings. Their earnings. Let's see. They pretty much met earnings expectation. So it had a nice bounce. And looking to take it higher, maybe into 120. It's at about 118.50 right now, so let's say maybe into 120. If we want, we'll go ahead and draw a Fibonacci extension on it. If you guys don't know how to draw Fibonacci extensions, I'm about to show you right now. Show you the magic of Fibonacci extensions. So things with that are hitting all-time highs. The best way to find the target of the next run is going to be with a Fibonacci extension. So you basically just find the latest swing low to swing high, click the swing low, swing high, and back to swing low. And it'll give you your Fibonacci extension. So
that's great nugget. He almost sounded like the Fibonacci queen, man.
Yeah. So and I was about right just from eyeballing it. So the Fibonacci extension, the first one is the 127 or 1272, which is a 127.2% of that recent swing high to swing low run, and I was pretty close. So it's giving it to me at 120.13 is that next target. So I'll be targeting right around 120 for that. All right, let me throw that in the chat.
All right. Once you're done, Jacob, there's 2 stocks that people in the chat on the YouTube want you to take a look at it.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm like watching the 5 different things. I missed your.
Yeah. Don't worry. I got that one.
So yeah. So if you can keep an eye on it, just let me know. Yeah. Appreciate that because I'm not watching it. I probably should be. I don't have enough screens on. Okay. So let me guess. Is it BYND is one of them?
Yep.
How did I know?
No. It's not that. It's a BL.
BYND. B. What is it?
BLDP.
LDP. Okay. Oh yeah, dude, I like this one. Yeah, I like this one a lot. This has a nice little flag there. I guess you'd call it a ascending triangle or a flag, bullish flag, bull pennant or whatever.
Yeah. The only thing that's I don't like on that one is usually the earnings has just been like they're losing money every quarter.
Oh
And,
yeah, they have earnings
over the
coming
last-
up.
Yeah, over the last year they actually been losing, like a couple of cents more. But it's a nice trend.
So this is one where the pattern looks good, but the fundamentals may not match up. So just be careful with that one. Yeah, you may want to, if you're going to play it running into earnings, you can. If it breaks out over that top trend line, it might be a play running into earnings. But let's see, when is the call? 31st. What day is that? Is that Wednesday? Yeah, that's Wednesday. So Wednesday after market? No, it's going to be before. So yeah, like he said, they've been losing money. So just be careful with that one. But yeah, the pattern looks good,
We
man.
have to see what else is going on with them, though. Fundamentally wise, whether they're coming up with something new, they've been investing in something else, which obviously we just not going to that depth. Where, you would have to do some research on that. Where actually they're spending their money. Overall, the market cap is decent for the price wise for this company. It's 961 million, so it's not like a penny stock or like a company under 100 million.
Yeah. One thing key for me is that it is the bias on it based on the script is mainly bullish, and it's holding over the 8 EMA, and it looks like the momentum at the moment is to the other side, but if it ends up turning back up the other way, it could have an explosive move higher. So whether that comes from a run into earnings or the earnings giving it that catalyst, is definitely a possibility. So just keep an eye on that. But it may end up just chopping into the earnings. You see that a lot when you have these patterns coiling into earnings. They tend to just get tighter and tighter into the earnings report because people just don't want to gamble on it in the end. So yeah, that may end up being what happens, but we'll see. What was the other one?
KRE, and Casey said his entry is 55.47 with a stop loss of 33 cents and profit target of 56.43, which is almost like 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
On the chart, it looks good.
Let me post this other one in the chat. All right, so what was it again? What?
KRE, which I believe is one of the Spider ETF.
What is it for?
I don't know that.
REGLBKG. What is it? Regional banking? What is it?
KRE.
Yeah, no, I got it. I'm just saying, what is the ETF for? What does it cover?
Let me look it up.
The name doesn't really give it away.
Yeah.
Okay, let me zoom out on this one because
Yes, regional banking.
Oh, okay, I was right.
I think it should be good though, because majority of the banks are actually doing
a lot of the
pretty
banks
good.
are doing well. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so this one, it looks like it's got this big long-term kind of symmetrical triangle, bullish symmetrical triangle pattern. So this one looks like it's still got some room in it to come back down. So unless it just really powers through that top trend line, I might expect it to roll back over and make another wave. What did he say his points were?
He said his entry was 55.47.
Oh, so he's already in it.
No, he's going to be entering at $55.47, which is high. The high of Friday candle, which makes sense.
Okay.
So that's a good entry point. And his stop loss is 56.43, which is the low of, I'm guessing, the low of Friday, or
You said
low
50.
of Friday.
Wait, you said 56?
No, I mean that's a price target. His price
Oh.
target is 56.
I was about to say, is he shorting it?
43 cents. Yeah, I'm getting confused.
Okay.
But his stop loss is like 33 cents, which I believe would be the same thing.
All right. Yeah. The only thing I would say is just be careful because it hasn't quite hit into that resistance yet. So it may run right into that resistance and roll over. So just be careful with that. Hold tight to your stop because it's got quite a ways it can fall if it goes the other way. All right. Was there any other?
Nope. That's all what I see. I just posted in case somebody has anything else. Let's look at our chat room. If anybody else has anything. Did we look at BYND already or not?
We did not. Let's go ahead and do that.
All right.
Dude.
I think BYND is going to what is the price right now?
This stock is so crazy, man. 240 or 234.90 was the close on Friday.
Yeah, it's definitely going over 250. More likely.
This stock is insane, dude. So So just without looking at the table, how much you think the options are on the monthly contract?
On the monthly contract, probably like.
Don't look, just guess.
$40.
How much?
$40. $40
for the August contract at the money.
Yeah, around $40.
Yeah, you're pretty close, man. It's like $32, $33. That's insane.
Yeah.
For a $200 stock. That's higher than Amazon. That's insane, dude. I guess the IV is way pumped up going into their
because the stock,
second earnings report
really move pretty quickly.
Yeah. So just saying that if anybody thinks that they're going to be hopping on the puts, I mean, be ready to shell out some cash.
Yeah.
Because
or the cheapest way would be
proud of them.
Vertical put spread.
Yep. Vertical put debit spread.
Yep.
So if you don't know what that is, I will show you really fast if I can get this thing to roll into this. All right, so let's go over that just real quick for anybody who cares. So a vertical put debit spread, you would be selling the lower one. So say you sold if it opens at around where it is now, say it opens around 230 tomorrow, I don't know, it could gap up, who knows. You could buy the 230.
Oh, why are you going
sell the 235?
Give the example of August 9, because that's more likely people going to play rather than the following week.
Oh,
no,
sorry.
I mean August 2nd.
You're right. I'm on the monthly. You are correct.
Weekly.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, so you you could buy the 235 around, it's like, what, around 25?
Yeah.
So where's my pen, man?
Yeah, around 24.80 cents. That's like somewhere in the middle.
24.80. So you buy the 235 put, you sell the 230.
230.
So that's what, like
$22.
So difference in those is 24.80 minus 22, $2.80.
Yeah, you're betting $2.80.
$2.80. Yeah, so you're 500 minus 280 basically. So you're it's a $2.30 reward for a $2.80 risk. So basically,
$2.20. $2.20. $2.20.
Did I do that wrong?
Yeah. I'm brown, so
right.
I can.
220. Yeah, you can do it in your head. I have to have the calculator. Yeah, so basically 1-to-1. So 220 to 230. So it's a pretty good play. You know, you don't have to risk too much to make, you know, a decent amount of money with that. All right.
All right, we got a couple of symbols.
Oh, they throw some in there. Okay.
Yeah.
Casey Lewis throwing some in the chat here.
Casey, are you also in our, what's it called? In our Discord?
Yeah, if you're not in the Discord, let me drop the link to anybody watching later.
Yeah, you should join because I don't know if you're going to have time because we already run over an hour. So.
Are we really over an hour already? Oh,
yeah,
we are.
Like hour and 10 minutes. So let's go like 1 or 2.
Yeah, we'll do 1 or 2 and then we'll go ahead and wrap it up. I don't want it to be too long. All right, man. So there's the invite link to the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, go ahead and hop in. That's free. And we can also talk about some of those ones that you posted as well later in the Discord. So USB. Yeah, we'll do USB and then we'll go ahead and wrap it up. So we don't want it to be too long here. USB. Wow, geez.
Played it this week though.
Huh?
I feel like I played it this week. I don't know if that was on our last week call or not.
I don't remember this one, but this one looks like it's a little too late to me to get in. Looks like the move was early last week.
I think the bank stocks are really doing good. So I think the original KRE that he was mentioning it, I think that should be a good play.
Okay.
Yeah, the SPY QQQ. It's anybody guess at the moment because we at almost at the top.
Yeah, so like we were saying, SPY looks like the next long target for SPY maybe around 203 or 303, and that would be the place where I would want to start taking profit and ready for it to roll back down again a little bit. Take another breather before it goes up more. So, all right, guys. Well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Thanks for joining us for the Sunday Hangouts for this week, July 28th. And again, if you guys want to stick around, we're gonna be rolling out our service this week for our trading course. And also the ZTH Scalper, which you see here on my charts. You guys can get that from our website at zerotoherotrader.com. And also we're going to have the paid channel in the Discord chat as well for some premium alerts type things and some members only type stuff. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you guys in the chat and see you back here for Sunday Hangouts next week at 9 Central, 10 Eastern. All right, guys. See you later.